This is the world's first ever custom shaped dartboard. I hope you enjoy. We're gonna play a game of horse, but let's make this game a little interesting. What do you say we raise the stakes? Loser buys winner. Dartboards. They're pretty cool, right? Yeah, they're okay. But most dartboards, actually, everyone I Googled, and I couldn't find a single one that was not a circle. All the dartboards on the internet, even if you Google custom dartboard, it's gonna be a circle, and then you just put your image right here, like bam, like that. And that's not that cool. Who wants a circle dartboard when everyone in the world owns a circle dartboard? Not this guy. No. So what I'm thinking, I don't want just a regular shape either. Like I could make a square dartboard. I could just and I have a square dartboard. But that's not that cool. Let's make a dartboard that means something to us. You probably gonna make it something else. That's fine. You make it how you want it, but follow my detailed instructions. Well, we'll see how detailed they are. The point I'm trying to make, I'm gonna make a New York State dartboard. Now, New York State's pretty cool. It's okay. It's a beautiful state. That's what it is. It's got a few things going for it. One of them is how beautiful it is. Now, because of that, we're gonna make a dartboard as beautiful, if not more beautiful. We're gonna try. And what I'm thinking is the New York State dartboard is gonna have counties. Those are gonna be what we're gonna have as our point values. So after taking this board apart, I learned a few things. So I took the ring off, and there's like these chunks that come out of it, but like you can kind of see the striations in the board, and I'm not sure how it's created that way, but what I do know is that it's gonna be really hard to recreate this like with my own fiber set. Like I would just need a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of money, so we're gonna go the next best route of cutting the boards into my New York State board, but I'm gonna use 2 boards to make my 1 board. So to start this project, I had to pick out a map that I could use to model this after. And I basically printed off a few maps off the internet to figure out which one was gonna kind of work for me with the counties and the different colors. And once I had the right map, I had to figure out the sizing. So I had a few different sizes printed out until I figured out the right size. And then I just had a few prints made up at a local print shop. Next, I cut the backer board out of the Luan plywood. And then I needed to cut the dartboards. So at this point, I had to remove all the metal frame and the metal wire frame. Fun fact for you, actually. That metal, if you melt it down, it's exactly enough metal to do absolutely nothing. So you know the saying, do as I say, not as I do? Yet don't trace your board upside down with the map right side up, because then when you flip your board over, it's gonna be flipped, and you don't want that. Make sure you cut sections with flat edges so you can butt them up against each other easily. The glue up was pretty straightforward, but I did end up running out of clamps, so I ended up having to use a keg and a bread machine. Comment down below your favorite type of beer. Very good. So, I ordered a package. It came in. I don't know what you guys know about tape and different types of tape, but this is the creme de la creme of tape. You ever open an Amazon box and you get to like kind of break it open like that? Oh, so satisfying. Anyways, so this is corrugated tin edging. And I think we're gonna be able to use this. Okay, cool. Whoa, did you see that? It scared me a little bit. You ever notice that like when generally white people, I think I can say that because I'm a white person. Did you ever notice that like when white people take a sip, they tend to do that, especially water, cold water. Yep, just feels so much better that way. So I got all the paint. I think we're ready to start painting. Shouldn't we run a test so we don't waste all the time that we've spent on this? Can you believe this guy? I guess you're right. We should probably run a test. Yeah, I know I'm right. Duh. See, that's why we run a test. I hate being wrong.
You don't want to make all that work.
He was right.
Go to waste.
Back to the drawing board.
Can you believe this guy? Who has to live with him? Yikes. Yikes.
Let's try this. Okay, we're almost done, but first, I had to sand the board, had a little bit of uneven patches, didn't like it. Taught that sander who's boss, gave it the old 1-2 sander, woohoo! Actually, the sander taught me who's boss. Don't leave your sander in the on position when you go to plug it in. It's crazy how that works. I'm not crazy. Who said I'm crazy? Next, I put this tin board around here. Pretty standard, went on pretty quick. Did some glue too with some nails. Next, painting, the most crucial part. Started with spray paint, doesn't work. It bricks the board. No darts can penetrate. Next, I did acrylic. This also kind of dries out the board. Doesn't work. Next, I tried dyeing. Dyeing almost worked, but you need to dye darker. So I tried to bleach the board, that didn't work, so dyeing was out of the question. Lastly, I did screen printing ink. Now there's two different kinds, water-based and plastic-based. Water-based has a light hand, which just means it goes on thinner. Plastic-based has a heavier hand, which means it goes on thicker. This also is more vibrant plastic-based, so that's what I ended up going with. It is a little thicker, so it's not perfect. The darts still need a bit more force to penetrate, but it's better than nothing. And for this project, I just wanted to complete it and finish version 1. So lastly, you kind of see this naked part here. That's just a little too provocative for this channel. So I got some LEDs and we're gonna slap them on there just like that. So I finally finished the board. The last thing I had to do was slap those LEDs on and put a white border on to kind of emphasize all the different locations. I came up with 2 different game modes for it. One being horse, and if you don't know what that is, you probably should just go to bed. It's probably past your bedtime. And second would be kind of a variation of cricket, where if each person selects a color and they have to hit that color and kind of fill out the board. And to denote you've hit a spot, probably put a tack in it or something. And then if there's any other games you can think of for this board or any custom board like this, put it in the comments below, please. So I want to start this by playing a game of horse, but I can't really play horse alone. So I've got my roommate Nate here who's going to join us, and we're going to play a game of horse. But let's make this game a little interesting. What do you say we raise the stakes and loser buys winner Taco Bell?
Sounds good.
There we go. Let's start her off.
Sandlines.
There we go. St. Lawrence, you went for the big one. We're safe.
Chatterars. Dang.
Yeah, let's get 2 in a row here. Oh boy, there's an H on the board for Kyle.
On a jacket. I don't know.
Jeez. Clinton. Go. Can Nate save himself from the H?
Nope.
Essex. Count it. We're tied. H-O. Erie. Count it.
Nope.
H-O-R. Herkimer. Count it. H-O-R-S. Hamilton. There we go. Will Nate save this game?
Oh, no.
Game over. Looks like you're buying dinner.
We just ordered 2 Crunchwrap Supremes.
Can I have the card? $9.98. Wow.
Yeah,
It's a steep price to pay for one game of darts.
it is.
Payload secured. Package acquired. Got the crunch wraps. Thank you, Nate. Victory was graceful. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. If you do, drop a like, a comment, a subscribe would be grateful, and even a share. So that's a wrap.